Oh my God. He can't shush. You be shushing him. For the people out there who are listening to us and on podcasts and watching us on YouTube, the woman in the middle, my big little sister, August O'Neal, is joining me again this week. And my brother from another mother, Ray Earl, two of them, two of the dopest black people, and fuck it, two of the dopest people I know, funny as fuck, happy that they decided to be my regular co-host on Murderess. And for all of my longtime Murderess listeners, how are you? If you're watching right now, you see I'm wearing the Hawaii t-shirt. You can go to SydneySmithCreative.com, hit the Patreon button. You can join the Patreon, get bonus shows. You can hit the shop button. You can get the shirts. All of that money goes to making all of this shit happen. Lights ain't free. Electricity ain't free. These apps aren't free. Editing isn't free. But we love doing the show. We want to keep doing it. So if you want to support, we would love to have it. Now, with all that
Give
said,
us free.
for you folks who are watching and listening, all that, hey, get my wine, get my cup. That was August. There it is, right there, telling her son / roommate, who I call the little old dude, to go get her bottle of wine. What's good, y'all? What's good, black people? What's good?
What's good? Oh,
How
we
you
look around.
doing? How you
We
doing?
had a time last weekend. We had a
We had
time.
a last week.
I,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to hearing all about that. But before we do, Ray Earl had his shot this week at doing the story. Ray Earl, without telling us anything, who is your murderess this week?
My murderess this week is Donna Perry.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna get into her. Well, not get into her, but we're gonna get into that.
Yes.
First of all, I think I'm the only one on this show who's into women, so I can say that we're not gonna get into right. August, I don't know what August. You see the face August made? You do take a lot of trips with ladies.
I went like this, but you couldn't see my thumb. I'm trying to. Yes, you're the only one into women. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. It's camera placement, child's camera placement. I don't know what I'm doing.
Before we go too much further, I do want to celebrate a happy belated birthday to our man right here, Mr. Ray Earl. He gonna tell us all about Vegas and whatnot. Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you.
Birthday.
41, yo. 41.
Normally, I reserve this for the Not As Debatable podcast that I do, but I think for you ought to get it. There you go. So a little funny note. I actually meant to hit this.
That's a pew pew pew.
No, happy birthday.
Well, that first one is exactly how Las Vegas went.
Oh, but tell us all about it, sir.
Okay. So, I get in.
Sidney.
So, first of all, I'm working. I don't take the day off from work, okay?
Yeah,
Then I leave. My flight is supposed to leave at 2:20. I'm supposed to be boarded at 2:27. I leave my house at 1:57 to get to the airport. I'm 5 minutes away from the house, and my coworker's like, "You didn't check this drawing in, okay?" Now, you know, my Hyundai is front-wheel drive, but I treated that bitch like an F-150, made a U-turn over the median, went back home, checked that drawing in, and they got back on the Grand and drove to the airport, okay? And I was driving like I ain't had no license, no insurance. I ain't even got that car and parked at the airport, okay? As soon as I checked in, because you know a bitch got TSA pre-check, okay? And I walked right to the gate as they were boarding the plane. Okay, it was Frontier, but that's okay, okay?
Look, I want people out there who have insurance and health care and great credit to understand what Ray just said. He said he drove like he didn't have insurance. And if you've ever been someone without it or have any friends, you know how they drive. They drive like they don't give a fuck. They drive like, yeah, hit me or I'm going to hit you. It don't matter. Because
it don't matter what I got to lose. What I got to lose, okay? I had full coverage, and I didn't
not
give
today, Satan.
When I got to the freeway, there was a long line to get on. Did I wait in that line? No, I didn't. I drove all the way to the front and I cut
Yep.
everybody off. You know how many middle fingers I got? I don't know because I
Yep.
didn't look. Okay, I just kept driving
Didn't take off his glasses, child.
because you know what I had? I was turning 41 and I had a plan. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Well, between
Welcome to
Ray
the 40.
swiveling the heads from side to side and you drinking wine straight out of bottle, I don't know what's crazier today.
He didn't bring me the cup like I asked him to do.
Okay.
He got tired of your shit.
He tired of you. Okay. The roommate
Tired of
tired.
me.
Okay. So
This is why I need a husband now. See, I'm ready for a husband now.
Oh God.
So we finally get to Vegas. I land. I get in the Uber. I get to the hotel. I'm staying at the Strat because you know I'm classy. So I stay at the Strat.
wait. Did you say the Strat? Because
The
you classy.
stratosphere, child.
You weigh you know you weigh on the other end of the strip where okay, as long as you know.
But it was Swifty weekend. You know, it was all the Swifties there, so everything was high anyway.
What's a
Okay.
Swifty?
What's
What's a
Swifty?
Swifty?
What's a Swifty?
Oh. So I'm wearing the AC/DC shirt, so I know about Taylor Swift and her Swifties.
Oh, they were there.
Oh.
They were
Okay.
there.
Oh, that's what they go by? They go by Swifties?
That's what they go by, Swifties. Okay.
My wife's cousins, second cousins, posted a bunch of pictures. They were out there in Vegas, and I'm like, I know them motherfuckers paid a grip to go see Taylor in Vegas.
For 2 nights at the Strat, I paid $800 for the room.
Let's
At the
say
Strat.
200
Yes.
What?
at the
At
Strat.
the Strat.
Did you say $800 for 2 nights? What'd you
Yes.
say? In American
Yes.
money.
Wait a minute, did you get room service or something?
I didn't get not a damn thing. But I
At
had
the
a couple
Strat.
friends who came. They threw me a couple dollars for the room, and it was okay.
Okay.
So then my friend, he has his birthday, and because he went to Puerto Vallarta for my birthday last year, I went for his. So I go to his hotel at the Cosmo. It's a pink party, so I got on the pink blouse.
I love the
And
Cosmo.
then we get to now. First of all,
The
any
Cosmo's
birthday
classy,
you
you know.
go to and you hosting, it better be some damn snacks. It better be a food tray. It better be a charcuterie board. Okay, it wasn't nothing
What?
but some Starburst.
At his
Okay,
party?
Are you serious?
at his party. So it's my birthday, so I'm pounding these tequila shots. Okay.
Oh, I was sure you were gonna say something else, but go ahead.
Oh no.
For
Sidney.
people out there who are listening, you should have seen the hand motion. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, that was the second night. Okay. Okay. So the first night,
Yeah.
I don't know how I did it, but I just remember drinking that last tequila shot and then waking up in my room the next day.
Were your pants still on?
Everything I had everything on. I
Were
had
you
on
by
a
yourself?
blanket.
Oh, God.
Had my blouse on, my pants on, my shoes on. The shoes on underneath the blankets. Okay.
Where the hell did all this shit go? she's so. Oh, she's so old. Here she come. Here she come. Here come. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, folks out there who are listening to us. August, I'm gonna bring you back up.
I'm right here.
August, what the
Okay.
hell happened?
My knee hit something. I don't know.
Now you flickering. All right, Ray, go ahead. So you woke up fully dressed.
I woke up fully dressed and my friends came in the room because I put them on the list for the room, but I didn't see them. And so they were like, now what if we go to the room and Raymond's bent over getting clapped or whatever in the room? Okay, no, Raymond was in bed asleep. Okay.
Okay.
And then so the next day we get up, we walk in the strip, and then we go back to the my friend's suite that same night or whatever because he had another party, and he had and I did comedy in Las Vegas, and that went really really well.
Good.
But we go back to the party or whatever, still no snacks, and so we get in a limo, and he's like, I got a surprise. You know, he took us to Treasure's strip club in Las Vegas.
Never been.
You ain't missing shit. Okay? Not a damn. Now, I drink Now his party, it was supposed to be formal, black and white. I had on my sparkling shoes, my white jeans, and I had a sequin tank top. You know, I look like somebody's auntie. Okay, but I look good. Okay, I look good. I get to Treasures. Why they tell me I gotta put on a t-shirt because I can't have my sleeves out. Okay, I can't have my arms out at Treasures. Okay, I
That they,
can have my arms out. So I take and put on this turquoise Treasures t-shirt underneath my sequin tank top, okay,
uh-huh.
and walk in and sit at the front. I'm gonna tell you something now. Treasures, they might have had their second round strippers up there that night, but they had some good ass chicken wings, okay? Them, bro,
You eating
them
at the
wings was seasoned,
you eating at the strip
tender
club?
at the strip club.
Oh, I've never ate at a strip club. Is that your first time eating at a strip club?
No, it ain't. I've had a good steak.
I've never eaten at a strip club ever. I just won't do it.
No. Okay, so highlighter over here on 12th Street and Camelback.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if the exhaust ain't working all that great, you might get a whiff. Okay, but whatever. But they do make a good.
I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing. For people who don't know, the three of us are based out of Metro Phoenix. So Highlighter is a long-standing, popular, like everybody knows about Highlighter. Whether you've been there or not, you've heard the name. So that is the strip
It only
club that
cost
Ray is referring to.
it only costs you $10 to get in. So if that don't tell you nothing, that tells you everything.
I've
Okay.
never, I've never been in there. Never been in there. Not
I've been in
once.
there. I've been in there twice. I've been in Highlighter twice. And my cousin got a steak and some girl was grinding on him or whatever. She comes up to me and she's like rubbing on my face, like, how you doing? I'm like, no, ma'am, you missing one thing I like. Okay. Now I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna continue eating this steak. Okay, because this is what I want.
I'm
Okay.
not your clientele.
I'm not your clientele. I'm gonna give you $2 just for you to walk away. Okay. Can
So
you
you had
bring me some A1 for this steak?
so you had to go to the strip club, put on a t-shirt underneath your sequins tank top you was wearing.
Underneath my sequin tank top because I couldn't have my arms out at Treasures Strip Club in Las Vegas.
Now you keep
Okay.
twisting your head in a manner I can't do it. So
Okay.
I assume that means that this place ain't shit. So why
It
should you
was
have to put on a t-shirt? Yeah.
the one girl, she struggled to get on stage. Okay. Have you ever seen a struggle stripper? Okay.
Only during the
She
day.
was oh,
Only during the day.
I mean, she backed up, okay, and she went to get on. She was like, oh, and then she had to do it again.
Oh,
Okay.
she was fucked up.
Yeah, she was. No, she was old. Okay.
Oh, August,
She
we
looked
can't
like
hear
she
you.
had about
August.
one or two grandbabies. Okay.
What? Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a frequent flyer of strip clubs in general, but I know I don't want to see that shit.
No, that was a grandmother up there. Okay.
I mean, she danced long enough. She can't get that. She can't get that senior discount for anything.
She can
She
only
make that
dance
money.
as long as that Aleve is working on them joints. Okay.
Hilarious. So how did the rest of the birthday weekend go in Vegas?
The rest of the birthday weekend went well. I did comedy at Noreen's. I had a feature spot there on
That's right.
Saturday.
That's right. You told us about that. Yeah.
hmm
And
That was a really, really good show.
good.
It was a bunch of comedians up there who were working material for Jimmy Kimmel's Club.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And they went up there open micing, but I was featuring at Noreen's and I read all they asses. Okay. There was one big gay comedian up there who was funny. And I said, now he and I are both gay, but we are two totally different types of homosexual, but we're both tops. And then I said to him, what's your favorite position? Are you a top, bottom, or side? Because it's a lot less work. Okay. And
Just like that.
it was good. It was good. Okay.
Maybe
It
that
was
made me
good.
laugh.
It was a good show.
Well, I'm glad it went
And
well.
and
Did,
then I got back Sunday at 2 o'clock, and then I drove to Gene's house, and then we drove for 3 hours to Sierra Vista
oh,
to
that's
do
right. You were doing a
comedy.
show with him,
EJ
EJ. That's right.
and Mark
EJ.
and
Okay.
Mark Jesse.
Good set.
Now That was really good. But I'm gonna tell you, I was nervous because first of all, that's 4 gay comics.
It's a lot.
4.
It's a lot.
That's a lot of gay comics on one show.
Yeah.
Now, when we pulled up, every black person in Arizona lives in Sierra Vista.
Yeah,
Okay,
because right there, it's a military town.
that's what we found out.
Yeah.
And was we nervous? We was nervous. Okay, and I ended up going up after Gene. Okay, I was like, they about to get a real good gay show tonight. But that was really good for me because I turned that room.
Who hosted?
Gene hosted,
Okay.
and then EJ closed it out.
Okay. I figured that was gonna
Mm-hmm.
happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. I'm glad that shit went well. We are for folks who are listening to us right now. If you haven't heard August in a while, she's having some technical difficulties, so we're trying to get that straightened out. For people who are watching this on YouTube, you already can see that we're having some technical issues. We are trying to get it straightened out. So hang in there
Mm-hmm.
with us, folks. We are going to get to the story that Raymond wrote. Okay, because I want to hear from August first because she had a chance to meet someone while she was out in L.A. and so I'm waiting to hear that from her as well. I wanted to ask you, Raymond. Excuse me. Is it? Do you guys? I shouldn't say you guys. Do you enjoy? Go ahead, August. Cannot hear you.
We can't hear you.
Not one word. Is your headphones on? Do you have? Is the power on? Those didn't that didn't run out, did it?
The wig is getting caught in her mouth. Okay.
I'm gonna let you and the little dude get that straightened out, and I'm gonna talk to Ray while you get it handled.
Okay.
Ray, what is it like for you or people in your community to go to a straight strip club? I mean, is it because I'm gonna be honest with you. If I went to a gay, I think I would feel awkward being there just because I know it's not for me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Mm-hmm.
feel awkward being in that type of environment? Because technically, it's not for you.
It's not for me, but I'm gonna tell you something. Going to a female strip club is exponentially better than going to a male strip club, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because women do a lot more on stage than a man does. Okay.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
all a man got to do is just pull his wang wang out, hit up against a pole, and he gets dollars. Okay. A woman, she gonna go up to the pole, she gonna split, she gonna do these back flips and all that stuff. And these men just ain't gonna do all that. Okay. They just not gonna do all that work. Okay. So I have had fun at the female strip clubs, and I'm gonna tell you, I've been to Dick's, which is down here in Arizona, which is down in Phoenix, and it's kind of a co-ed strip club or whatever. And they get completely nude, but because they get completely nude, they don't serve alcohol. And
Right.
I just don't like them flaccid dicks just flying all around. Okay, I don't. Okay, they just be doing all of this. Okay, so I left my cousin sit over there getting his little lap dance, and I went over and sat in the corner and read a New Times drinking a Sprite. Okay, because I was like, this is just too much for me. Okay, I like an illusion. Okay, you putting it all in my face. This ain't doing nothing for me. Okay.
You know, it's weird to hear you say that because being heterosexual and being friends with heterosexual dudes and going to strip clubs over the years, we always think that these women are not doing enough for whatever
Oh.
money. We're like, geez, like these are some of the are you just gonna swing around the pole a couple
Mm-hmm.
times and then come over here and pick up your dollar bills? Which is a weird way to think about it. And before any woman out there emails me or anything or blasts me, I get it. We're trying to have an open conversation here. But hearing it from your point of view, hey, maybe we're just maybe we're a little spoiled over here.
Yeah, you just got too spoiled. Okay, let me take you to Charlie's on Friday night, and you'll see how lazy these motherfuckers is. Okay, and then you got it good. Okay, let's go to Highlighter one night. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you right now, all the women is working.
Well, highlighters is that that's a heterosexual club?
That's
Right. Okay.
heterosexual.
Right.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay. But
That's
they
the
ain't
one that
working.
serve good steak. They serve good steak, and it's seasoned well.
All right. Now I got two different Augusts here trying to join me here.
I think she's gonna try and log in on her phone. You on your
I need
phone?
to go to the phone because whatever it was,
Okay.
it's not connecting again to the sound.
All right, all
Okay.
right. So
Okay.
August, and again, thank you guys for joining us for our third show that we've done. And again, we're trying to work some bugs out here, so thank you guys for being patient with us. August, first, I want to hear about how did dinner go last week for Diane, because I know last week we recorded, you had to run out and go do that. How was that? The
Oh, we just
celebration.
had a great time. We went to Fogo de Chao, and let me tell you, it was definitely spring training in there. Okay. There's a whole bunch of baseball men. Some people I recognize, some people I did not because I'm not really into baseball,
Yeah.
but you could tell. And then we got a few compliments from the guys who were with the athletics. I thought he just meant like with athletes. I didn't. Diane said no, they're with the Oakland A's.
Oakland,
I was like,
yeah.
why are you so I need you to be specific, sir, with these compliments coming from so.
Hilarious.
But the food was really, really good. I absolutely loved it. I'm trying to get the camera situated, so
I see. Was
it
it
was
worth the money?
delicious. Well, I
You
didn't
know
really
what?
eat anything because I had already eaten earlier, but the things that they had, I tested them out. And yes,
Jesus. What do you say, Ray?
Now I ain't know it was spring training. Now I would have went because them baseball players, they got some thighs on them. Okay. They is
oh,
thick with
there
a
was a few in
Q.
there. They were really nice looking. They were handsome, but the baseball players, they're here for spring training. They were focused, and some had their families with them. Some did not. It was just a table full of men, so you could tell.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so Diane and I and it was Danielle. We had a great time just taking pictures, and we absolutely loved it.
Good, good,
Mm-hmm.
good, 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 good. Now I want to hear about this person you met out in L.A.
Ooh.
Oh, Jeff Goldblum, honey. So Ashley Rose and I, we celebrated our Pisces season. That's how we ended it for our birthdays. We went to Catch LA, and I told her, I said, look, we're going to have to be TMZ ready because TMZ is always out here, paparazzi. As soon as we get there, we get little compliments. Okay, we go inside, just packed. People are looking like, who that is, who that is. And I was like, oh, I ain't nobody, but I am somebody. Okay.
Okay.
And then we're leaving, and I see paparazzi. I said, hey, are you paparazzi? He said, no. I said, are you with TMZ? He said, no, I'm not paparazzi. I'm a photojournalist. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm over
Mm-hmm.
there schmoozing. We're still talking. And next thing I know, he goes, all right, get ready. First I said, for what? He said, for the pictures. So we're walking, we taking the pictures. He goes, look at me, look at here, smile. And here's Ashley in every picture. And I'm like this. This one, like we're just dying laughing. We had a great time, and then people are looking by like, who is that? We're like, oh shit, here we go. And then Saturday night was our thing. We went to go see Jeff Goldblum, the flyest of them all. And he was with the Mildred Snitzer Orchestra. He plays jazz. He's a piano. He plays piano. So
Oh, okay, I
and
didn't
he
know
has
that.
a
Oh.
jazz
Okay,
band.
okay, I didn't know that.
And Frida Payne came out on stage, and then his singer Maya Sykes is, I know, okay, Frida Payne. That's what I said, Ray. She was great, and she still looks absolutely gorgeous. She looks absolutely gorgeous.
She's like
And then
97 years old, but yes. Yeah, she looks
she looks
good.
like she's a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
She is absolutely a vampire. So then, as we're walking in, though, I said, hey, because I know my white people, okay? I know what they look like. I said, is that Ed Begley Jr.? And here's Ashley. I don't know. I don't watch things. I'm like, what? You don't watch TV? I don't have time to watch TV. I was like, how do you not know your white people? We
Well,
get inside,
Ashley
and
know
Jeff
black people
Goldblum gives him
better.
a. You said what?
Ashley gonna know black men better.
Oh.
And for people who are listening, Ashley Rose is another friend of ours, comedian here in Phoenix, super
Yeah.
funny, super dope. And Ashley, if you happen to hear this, one, I was making fun, but two, telling the truth at the same time. But go ahead.
Mm-hmm. She know who the thing is.
She
But
knows
go
who the
ahead.
man's is. So then we get in there, and then Jeff Goldblum gives him his shout out to Ed Begley and just different people that were in there.
Yeah.
And so then, people are lining up because he's real personable. You can come to the stage really quick before the show actually starts. And I was like, come on. We walking over all these people in the front row. She goes, girl, I ain't got time for these people. We get kicked out. We motherfucking get kicked out. Okay, I did not come here to not be seen. These titties is perked up. This bra is MacGyvered on. Let's go. And she was kind of nervous, but it was all worth it. And we got up front. A girl kept saying, "Oh, I just want to sing with you." We were like, "Bitch, if you don't get out," I was like, "Oh no, you are taking up my time." And then we got our birthday shout out, and I was in heaven. And that is all.
How you gonna not let
Very
the
happy
poor girl just have some fun too? You talking about, bitch, if you don't get up out of the way.
because she said, "Oh, I'm a jazz singer, and I just want to sing with you." And then, girl, ain't nobody got time for all that singing and shit. Get out the
this
way so we get this
this ain't
picture and shout
American
out.
Idol. This ain't
Thank
American
you.
Idol.
You ain't about to get on stage, okay?
Oh.
You was not about to get on stage.
Hey, as a creative, so you got to take your shot whenever you can get your shot.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
However,
just a hater for no reason.
I
She can
wasn't a
sing
hater, but
afterwards. She can
I had a
sing
purpose.
after she got her shot out. There was still
Thank
time.
oh no, I harassed him. He tried to walk away.
Uh, uh, uh,
Ah!
uh,
Not so damn quick, Jeffrey.
Well, I'm sure he'll have security the next time he see your hair coming through the
He's
crowd.
like,
He gonna treat you.
Whatever.
He gonna treat you the way Will Smith gonna get treated at the Oscars. So
Oh, Will Smith can't go back to the Oscars. See, come on now.
they'll let him back in. They'll let him back in eventually. It'll be a minute, but he'll get his ass back in there.
In about 10 years.
Yeah, well, there'll be security waiting on his ass.
Yeah.
Maybe your son will be working security by that time.
he can work
Oh,
security
Jesus.
now. Okay.
Over there,
Okay.
over there doing his push-ups. All right. I do want to get to the story here where everyone came to hear this week. Again, thank you guys for listening. Check out the Patreon, Sidney Smith Creative, CRE, the number 8, TIV.com. Go to the Patreon button and click that. All right, Ray, it's your week, man. We want to hear this story. I can't wait. I'm all jazzed up. The floor is yours, sir.
And I'm thinking, like, why do I still have on the headphones?
Okay.
It's better with the headphones, actually. Is your
So
volume, is your sound coming through there?
No.
Well, take the
I
damn
just kept them
headphones
on
off.
because I
You
didn't
look
feel like
crazy
taking them
there.
off.
All right. Go ahead, Ray.
so this one is about Donna Perry. Now this one has a few twists and turns. It's got some surprises. And honey,
Oh,
it's
no.
salacious. Okay? It's
When you,
salacious.
when
Google
you
it.
said that earlier, I
Okay.
cried.
Mhm. Now, we're going to hold a few questions till the end, okay?
All
Because they
right.
will all be revealed.
All
All
right.
right?
All right. All right.
Okay, let the church say amen. Okay,
Amen.
so
Amen.
Donna Perry was born in Thailand in 2000. And Donna Perry was born in Thailand in 2000 as a serial killer. Okay? Now, I know there's some confusion going on, but like I said earlier, it will all be revealed. Okay.
All right.
Now, like a lot of serial killers, Donna Perry had a tumultuous, turbulent childhood. Okay. She was sexually abused by her dad. And when her dad passed away, her mother was institutionalized, leaving her
Oh,
to fend for herself nearly at 7 years old. But before her dad passed away, and to sort of kind of reconnect with him, he kind of instilled his beliefs in guns and knives and ammunition into her. Okay.
mm,
And she developed a love of guns and knives at a very young age. In fact, as she got older, she loved guns and knives so much that she began to prostitute herself so she can develop these guns and whatnot. Okay.
What?
Now, after being
Wait.
born in Thailand, she moved. I'm gonna reveal it. I'm gonna reveal it. Okay. She
Mm-hmm.
moved to Spokane, Washington, after being born in Thailand in 2000.
Why'd you
Okay.
go that far?
It will all be revealed.
Reveal. Oh.
I love Ray's story where he just gives it and no one's allowed to ask any
He
questions.
didn't say
And the
nothing.
only answer is it will all be
Be
revealed.
revealed.
Okay.
Now, Donna Perry was born in Thailand in 2000, but during a 4-month period in 1990, she killed 3 young prostitutes. It will all be revealed. Okay?
Okay.
I would just be quiet. I would just wait.
Okay. She killed 3 young prostitutes who she befriended while she was on the host roll. She killed Yolanda Sapp, 26, who was black, Nikki Lowe, who was 34, who was white, and she killed Kathy Brisboe, who was 38 and also white. Now, she shot and killed all 3 of these women in Spokane, Washington in the 90s. Okay? Their corpses were discovered naked, dumped like trash on the banks of the Spokane River in Washington in the 90s. Okay. What Spokane police they were searching for, because like a lot of serial killers, they believe the serial killer was a
A
young
man.
white man. Okay.
Yeah.
They weren't looking for a woman, okay? Because like a lot of serial killers, they're men, okay? Because they were looking for a man, this went as a cold case file for 22 years. And you know, I love me a cold case file, okay? I
Yeah.
love the science behind the DNA, finding out who did it, what little evidence that they have, what old evidence they have, what new technology they can apply to this old evidence to bring a case to closure for the families decades later. You know, I love that shit, okay? I
Didn't
love
dig
that
into
shit.
nails.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Ray. So when you're talking about the murders that they were trying to figure out, we're going back to 1990, and that's where the
Yeah.
confusion was. Okay, all right. Just want to make
Okay.
sure I'm with
Yeah.
you.
Because Donna was born in 2000, yes, in Thailand. Now, until Donna was brought up on a weapons charge in 2012, that's when they found out that her DNA matched the DNA that they found on these bodies from
Women.
not on the women in 1990. Perry's criminal record dates back as far as 1974. It will all be revealed. Okay.
Time for a drink.
Okay. Donna Perry was born in 2000, but Perry's criminal record dates back to 1974. In 1988, she was arrested for possessing a pipe bomb. Now, upon this arrest and subsequent search of her home, they found 49 guns and 20,000 rounds of ammunition. This bitch was ready to blow some shit up, okay? She was ready for war, okay? She was ready to kill. So I see the confusion, Sidney, okay? It will
But I,
all be
I have a question.
revealed.
I have a question real quick. I have a question. Did she have any kids, any family, a husband, anything, wife,
Okay.
something?
In 1989, Perry was arrested for soliciting a prostitute. In the 1990s, Perry was pulled over in Oregon in the red light district, the host role, for soliciting a prostitute. Upon that prison sentence, Perry confessed to a cellmate about killing 9 prostitutes, but no one believed the cellmate, okay? Because they thought it was just too wild and out there, okay?
All right.
Okay. Now, like I said, Now, up until Perry's conviction in 2012 for these 3 murders, they believe that the real killer was the grocery bag killer, Robert E. Lates, who was killing hoes in Spokane from 1975 to 1998.
You say he was killing hoes.
He was. He was. Okay? Because Robert Lee Yates was a white male, and he was also a serial killer. See, these 2 motherfuckers was working, they were crossing
They was in
paths
tandem.
in Spokane. In
Yeah.
Spokane, they was killing these hoes. Okay, they was killing them. Okay. Now, it might sound weird about these dates and timelines, right? Because Donna Perry, who was born in Thailand in 2000, was actually born Douglas Perry in Spokane, Washington in 1950.
Makes sense. I knew you was getting there.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
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 Okay. Okay. Now, I know this is a murderous podcast about female serial killers,
Uh-huh.
but she was caught as a woman.
I like what you're doing. I like what you're doing.
Okay.
Makes sense
Okay.
to me.
She was caught as a woman in, in 2012 for murders that she did as a man in 1990. Okay. Now, Douglas's hatred for women, especially prostitutes, stemmed from the fact that he couldn't give birth to women, and he hated the prostitutes because he felt like they were giving up their gift and he couldn't produce a child himself. Yes,
Hold on,
yes,
wait a minute,
I know.
wait a minute. So he was upset that he could not give birth?
Have kids?
Yes, yes. He was upset that he couldn't give birth and carry on a child, so he was killing the prostitutes because they were giving their stuff away, knowing
I
that
have a
he couldn't
question.
give birth.
I have a question.
Uh
What was
huh.
his relationship with his mother? How?
His
What was that?
mother, his mother was crazy. She was institutionalized. He had
So
to
he
fend for
never.
himself.
So he
No,
never
they
got
never.
back to have a relationship with her after she got. Wow. Okay.
No,
That's what I
no,
was
no.
wondering.
No, no, no,
This sounds
no.
like some psycho shit. The movie Psycho
Oh
type shit.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we had twists and turns. Okay. When the DNA finally matched Donna, because when she was brought, okay, so what happened was she had been arrested because she had all these guns in Spokane, Washington. And when she went into a store to buy a clip and a knife, there was a police officer who was there who knew Donna Perry, knowing that she had a felony because she had been arrested before for having guns and she wasn't supposed to. He arrested her for buying the guns and the knives, knowing that she wasn't supposed to.
Mm,
So that's what got her. Okay.
mm, mm.
Now, what really fucked this up was because she said upon her arrest, Donna didn't do the killing, Douglas did. Donna stopped the violence.
This motherfucker crazy
Lord.
for real.
Crazy for real. And then she was saying, well, I don't remember killing anybody because I didn't do that because that was 1990 and I was born in 2000. Okay. Now, these rotten ass self defense attorneys tried to blame Douglas for the murders and not Donna. Okay. Because they were saying that Donna didn't exist when these murders took place in 1990. Okay.
Wow.
But because biologically all the DNA still match, because let me tell you this. Now, Kathy Brisboe, now the other girls, Nikki and who was the other one? Let me get back to her. Nikki and
I love that the both of you use paper.
Yolanda, they kind of just, they were killed instantly or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But that Kathy Brisboe, she was 38 and she was a fighter. She fought for her life. Okay. She clawed and scraped, and her murder was brutal. She had a fractured skull, she had a collapsed lung,
Ooh,
everything.
shit.
Okay, he killed her because she fought back. Okay, she wanted,
Yeah.
even though she was a hoe, she wanted her life. Okay,
Hoes need love too.
Even though she
hoes
Okay.
need to be loved too, and I
Hoes need
support small
hoes need
I,
business.
love
I,
too.
I love that you said even though, as if you a hoe, you will just lay down.
You supposed to lay down because that's what
Let it
hoes
happen.
do,
Let
Cindy.
it
I
happen.
guess
That's
this
what
is
hoes
my
do.
fate. Okay, no.
It was only a matter of time. Go
It
ahead.
was only a matter of time. But Kathy Briswell was like, oh, not today, motherfucker. You're not going to take this like that easily. Okay.
Yeah.
So back in 1990, they didn't have the technology to, they were able to collect the DNA evidence from her fingernails, but because they didn't have the DNA APHIS, where they put all the DNA into the
Yeah.
national system
Hmm.
to track the killers or whatever, they just had to sit on this evidence for all these years, 22 years. Okay. But like I said, when they finally got her, her DNA lit up on this cold case. And they're like, no, what the fuck is this? Okay.
Yeah.
These detectives. But the jury, they were like, even
I
though
got a
the
question.
defense tried to say, oh, well, this was Donna, not Douglas, the jury was like, oh, no, not today, motherfucker. Not
Yeah.
today. Okay. And they
I have a
convicted
question.
her ass in under 8 hours. Okay.
Oh wow, jeez.
I
Hmm.
have a question. So when they
Sassy.
arrested her, was she dressed as a woman?
Yeah, she was dressed as a woman because she went to Thailand in 2000 to have this sex reassignment surgery. Actually, in her confession, when she was in the cell with the detectives, she was like, look, I'm not a man anymore. Look, I got a pussy. Okay. And she was trying to show,
So she was a lady man. Was she out in Thailand selling herself too?
she wasn't selling herself in Thailand. Okay. She was selling her pussy or
I
whatever it
want.
was. It
I all of a sudden want some pad thai right now. I already want some pad thai. So, for no nuts. Pad thai with no nuts. I'm so
so
hungry.
He's so stupid.
now
I'm
upon
really
her conviction in 2017,
mm.
the family of Nikki Lowe asked the courts, okay, now listen to this, the
Come
courts,
on, Sydney.
she asked the courts, she was like, can she be put in a male jail so she won't be hurting any more females in the female prison?
Oh hell no.
Yes.
Oh hell no.
Yes. Put
Hell
her
no.
ass
Mm-hmm,
there.
mm-hmm,
You got to put her
mm-hmm.
in. Well, I mean, I guess you can because whatever was gonna happen to him anyway is gonna happen with the
It's gonna
penis or
happen.
without the penis.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead.
So currently, she resides in a female prison in Spokane, Washington, serving a life sentence. She is still alive. Okay.
We need pictures. Now I
So
got to Google these people.
so wait a minute. So I have a question. So this he or she, I'm gonna say she because that's I'm sure if I talk to her, that's what she would want to be recognized
Mm-hmm.
as.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't get sent to an institution. They didn't say that there was any type of mental defect. Nothing. She didn't go with
Mm-mm.
that defense.
Mm-mm. They went with the defense that Donna didn't kill her, but Douglas doesn't exist anymore because she became a woman now. That was their defense. That sounds like some broke ass first year lawyer ass shit. Okay.
The
Now how
defense
you
was
gonna
I ain't
think
got no
that
D.
that's gonna fly? Okay.
Yeah, because I would have went with some mental defense.
Yeah. Yeah.
I, I don't.
But
Yeah.
you really can't, Sydney, because there's nothing wrong with you if you're getting. There's nothing that wrong with you if you're getting gender reassignment. You can't say,
Hmm.
"Oh, I'm a little off." No, you've done
Now
had gender reassignment. You done saved your money for it. Ain't nothing wrong with you. But
your
at the same time, I would
passport
put
was
her ass in
stamped
the men's prison.
Douglas on the way into Thailand, and your passport still said Douglas on your way out. Okay.
That's what. Yes. Ooh, I need
Hmm.
pictures.
Hmm.
Well,
Hmm.
yeah. So I would definitely be findable because when I go to post these, I normally try to find a picture of the individual who's the murderess. So there will be one at least that's tagged to this when it goes
And
up.
I'm gonna tell you something. She looked like her transition budget ran out. Okay, because she ain't pretty. Okay. She looked like she got halfway through it and said, "Can someone go fund me?" Okay, because it wasn't a pretty bitch. Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
She still got hair in her face.
Got them little scrublets. Okay.
Ooh,
I wasn't
ooh.
expecting it to be
She got.
pretty.
And yeah, no, she not getting them.
So wait, did she get? So what did she get? Did she get life or
She
what did
she
she
got
get?
life. She got life in
Okay.
prison.
With
Okay,
no
she
with
got
no
life
Ain't no.
possibility of parole, right? You said no
with no
possibility.
possibility of parole.
See, somebody love them hoes.
Mm-hmm, Somebody let him go. Okay,
Somebody love them.
okay.
August, don't be shaking your head. somebody, somebody love them hoes. Uh,
Uh-huh.
all right.
Nikki
In a
Lowe's
women's
family
prison.
like put
I
that.
don't know how I feel about. I try to be. I would try. If I had to be in jail with her, I'd probably try to beat her ass every day,
Uh,
just on
uh-huh.
GP.
Why? What's the GP you whooping her ass for? Because she's a murderer?
Yeah,
You in prison
that's
too.
why. Because you a man.
you,
Because you're a man. Because you're a man,
Uh-huh.
or you were born biologically as a man. But your ass came up in here, and I'm about to beat your ass. Period.
Uh-huh.
Like it's.
she gonna she gonna
I'm
put
not doing that.
that biological man strength on you. You better get somewhere and sit down and make some ramen.
Nope.
Chill
Nope.
out.
Nope.
Hope she don't decide to take you
Nope.
on as a lover.
'Cause you know me.
Goes,
I don't mind putting
and
my hands on
this and
people.
that. No, she
I'll be
had
like,
it.
bitch, like you in here like that? Oh, okay, that's what's up. It's showtime.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Why
Put your
August?
ass in the right
Every once in a
cell.
while you have a conversation with August and you sound like she probably should do some time. Every once in
Uh-huh.
a while,
Yeah. She close. She on her way. Okay.
it's only a matter of time before I'm talking to August through some glass.
Before we'll be doing a murderpedia on her.
Whatever.
Talking to me through the glass of my Sidney. I know he ain't yours, but he,
GP.
he really enjoyed living in Arizona. So could you just let him stay at your house 6 months out the year so he can go to school?
Really? Really?
I'm like, as long as he promised not to wear no ascots around my house, he more than welcome to
Oh,
stay.
no grown kids running around here. No grown children.
I
Okay.
Yeah.
like that. I like that story though. That was a good one. I like that story. I like
I
Yeah.
that.
was like, this was gonna be a twist. Okay.
Well, I could
But
see
see, here's
you
my
very
so I
excited
got
about it.
questions.
Okay.
I have questions. Did he have a regular job before when he was in Washington, and then how did he get to Thailand? Like I need to understand the jump. Or did
Well,
it not explain the jump?
he didn't have a regular job throughout. He just did like odds and ends and things. But what he was doing is he was prostituting himself as a man
I
before
thought
he went.
so.
And so he was prostituting himself as well. Okay. Now I don't
See?
know who was buying that pussy, but that's what he was doing.
Look, what I love is
Mm-mm.
August. Whenever you and I, or I'm sorry, Ray. Whenever you and I have a story, August got all kind of questions. When it's her
Uh-huh.
turn, she don't have any fucking answers for any questions.
See, that was all them answers last week. You ask me the questions now, and I still tell you the same answers. I had all them answers.
No, you had you always give me the same answer. I don't know.
It's an answer.
That is not what happened. You better roll the tape. Hey, people, I know y'all listen. Don't believe it. Don't listen to City. Don't believe that lie, 'cause that is not true.
Listen to all of it and listen to us every single week because you gonna get it every third week. August is gonna have a story and bet you ask a question and the answer we go I don't know.
Wait a minute. I
Yeah, drinking wine straight out the bottle.
don't know.
This ain't wine. Am I allowed to promote my wine? It ain't mine, but it ain't. I'm drinking it. It's
You can
great.
no. What's the name of the wine? What is it?
Didn't, didn't.
Cali. Cali.
Did you wait a
And it
minute? Is that
tastes
Snoop
clear
Dogg's
water
wine?
like it's
That ain't
hot.
Did
that,
you hear about the
Martin
weather
Luther.
girl who got fired for
But
talking about his wine on the news station?
No,
are
what
you
happened?
serious?
What happened?
Oh yes, it was this older white newscaster, okay, and they were talking about Snoop Dogg's wine, And she was like, and one of the girls asked her a question, "You gonna try it?" And she said, "For shizzle my nizzle," and they promptly exit her off the screen. Okay, removed all her bio off the website.
This
Im-
nigga make you say that.
Yeah,
It'll
Immediately.
make you quick walk too.
and then they had one mixed newscaster sitting next to her. As soon as she said "for shizzle my nizzle," he just hit his head down like that. Like, okay, it's never girl. Okay.
I love that. That's so. She said for shit, and I know her defense was, I had no idea what it meant.
I had no idea.
I was
Well,
drunk.
that ain't
Oh,
her
that shit
first
is so
time
funny.
because she was talking about somebody else a couple years ago was on the news, and she got in trouble for saying that she was trying to meet someone's grandmammy or something like that. So she's
Oh,
got
she
a
got
history
problems. Yeah,
there.
she got problems.
Okay.
Well, I do want to say this. I know that wine tastes like malt liquor with some
Well,
grape
hell yeah,
juice.
dude. Okay. Uh-huh.
So
It
It's
came with a blunt.
Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sure that's French for Saint Ides. So
Uh-huh.
I'm sure.
Y'all are not gonna play Calvin brought us. Okay, this is absolutely delicious,
You know
especially
what?
when you mix it with cranberry juice.
I'm ending it right here. All right. So where did you source your story from, Ray? For this show
I
gets any
sourced
more
my
ghetto.
story from YouTube.
All
I'm
right.
I
sweating
sourced
that.
Wikipedia, and then there was another website that I went on because I went on that Murderpedia, and
Murderpedia.
she wasn't on there as a woman. Okay, and I looked
All
on the
right.
man, I didn't see it either. She might have been on the man. I probably would have found it as a man, but I didn't think about it. Okay, so I just went on the YouTube because I was listening while I was at work while I was doing it. Okay, so
See the
I
whole
was.
time. This whole face the whole time. Yeah,
No,
work.
this was me at my desk. Yeah, that was me. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody out there who listens to this podcast, we hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed recording it. If you did, please go ahead and give us a follow and give us a share. Let other people know that you enjoyed it. If you caught it on YouTube, thank you for catching it. Again, go ahead and click that subscribe button and share it with someone else as well. We will see you next week. Next week is my turn. So our 3 African American faces will be back to bring you another funny, informative, murderous podcast. You guys have a great rest of your week and weekend. And remember, always be aware of your surroundings. We'll see you next week.
Who
Hoes
that? Who
need love
that?
too.